you let one bad franchise dictate your entire fucking love of a rather goofy concept. You're fucking stupid.
Honestly, I wasn't that deep into Transformers anyway, so
No, I love Transformers. Fucking awesome.
yeah. No, I'd say it was not that deep for me.
I grew up on Gen 1 like VHS recordings.
Yeah, baby, he knows it. He knows it.
I was a G.I. Joe kid.
Hey, that's good too, though. That's good.
Yeah.
G.I. Joe's fucking awesome.
I guarantee you, I can still find the VHS tapes.
Nah,
Some of our non-existent audience won't know what that is.
What the fuck?
Wait, are we already recording or no?
I mean, I just hit record when you called him a bitch, so.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
That's a good opening.
Welcome to the podcast.
Yeah, welcome to the podcast. We don't have an intro. I guess we'll have to record one later or something. I don't know.
We always had.
Yeah, here's your intro. Yeah. You're a bitch.
We've always had cold opens.
You're a bitch.
Usually when it's in the middle of someone shit-talking another person.
Yeah, fucking, what was I gonna say, though? Oh, yeah, I'm back. It's me, Winchester, Railhead, whatever the fuck he labels me as under the fucking video. I have no idea.
I don't actually think I dropped names at all, really.
Oh, well...
Yeah, not needed. They can figure you out by the sound of your voice.
I'm back from episode fucking, what, 5?
What?
I don't know.
Episode something.
Episode something, and I'm here to boost the view count again.
Yeah, we're here to boost the ratings.
Yeah, the analytics boosted last time I was around.
I don't remember what our last episode was. It was episode 4.
I have no idea.
I don't remember either.
Handy Racks with Alligator.
Alligator? What a great title.
No, that's the thumbnail. The title was Handy Racks.
Oh. Doesn't matter. Alligator's still good.
Hey, but at least we get to continue the trend, or recontinue the trend of grossly demonstrable people being on the thumbnail.
Oh, hell yeah.
Wait, what do we got this
time? Oh, we got a great story for you this time.
Like self-proclaimed dog fucker.
Yeah, no, not even self-proclaimed.
Hold on, no.
Proven.
Wasn't it murderers? It was murderers the last time I was here that we were.
Yeah, but now we're talking about zoophiles. That's what we're talking about today.
How do I sound, by the way? I just want to make sure that I sound.
You're pretty good, yeah.
All right.
You sound as gay as always.
I am.
Your mom sounds as gay as always.
I wouldn't know what that means. I've not spoken to her in like 7 years.
Yeah, that's why she's gay.
Anyway, so we're talking about Sappho's depraved zoophiles. Have you seen the video, Rails?
No.
Okay, he's not a Turkey Tom viewer like us Chads here.
I didn't.
That's because I have better things to do with myself.
Yeah, I literally was bored and I was like, "What is this?" And I click on it. And I'm like, "No, I'm depressed."
Oh lord. Well, I like to keep up with all the juicy e-drama that happens. The day-to-day e-drama.
Alright.
Well, I'm terminally online, so... That's yeah.
Terminally online.
Yeah, you've never heard anyone say that?
No, I have not.
Okay, well, now you have. Basically means I'm online 24/7. If I don't have anything better to do, I'm scrolling Twitter. I'm like, alright, what's going down? So anyway, Phoenix, would you like to try and give a summary of the video?
I mean, what was it? She started off like in VR chat as like a like pseudo ASMR hypno YouTuber.
Yeah, like a hypnotist.
That always a couple of videos like always ended up being like weirdly fucking suggestive and erotic with the audio and whatnot.
It wasn't suggestive. She was literally like getting off to that shit.
Okay.
Do you have a picture of what we're looking at? By the way,
I can pull one up. Don't worry.
Well, put one in fucking voice text so I can actually.
That would probably help.
Fucking.
Excuse me, had to cough for a second.
Fucking this.
Oh, you're good.
This stupid bitch.
Yes, stupido puta.
Ah, fuck! I just realized what I did.
What did you do?
Oh, 1 sec. I gotta set this shit.
Did you
up.
send that to the wrong person? Did you send that image to your mother?
No. I fucking got the wrong capture.
Oh.
I was capturing the
Oh.
wrong window. So when I went to
Good
voice chat,
job.
it just recorded all of it.
Nice.
There we go. Problem averted.
Okay, well, that's fine if they see some shitty memes that I've posted.
Oh no, I'm just gonna blank out the footage. To be even better.
Wh-
There you go.
Wow.
Voice chat.
Oh yeah, this bitch.
Yeah.
This is her like custom VR chat avatar.
This was the profile that was also shown.
You said it's in voice text?
Yeah, voice chat.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's a furry. No wonder. Wait, which one? Oh, the dog. Okay.
Both.
Yeah.
Both.
The
Okay.
weird galaxy-looking creature and then the dog.
Okay. So, I'm immediately less surprised about this person
Yeah.
fucking a dog now.
You shouldn't be surprised at all. Furries really just give themselves this reputation.
Well, I'm glad I kind of saved this note for now then, because I wanted to talk about just this fucking general this is gonna make people mad, but this general fucking idea that I've gotten in my head. I've noticed that like a majority of ferret owners are like all furries. Like, you know, a pet ferret. You know, a pet ferret, right? And I don't know why, but a majority of ferret owners are furries.
Mm-hmm.
A majority. Now you may viewer, listener, whatever the fuck I call you, I don't know. You may be
Audience.
thinking, well, I own a ferret and I'm not a furry. Congratulations, you're in the minority. Now shut the fuck up. We're talking about the majority. The rest of you are fucking furries and you know it.
No, it's usually people who it's like single like people who live by themselves who own ridiculously large dogs are also like are zoophiles too.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, people who like are single, right, and own a ferret, they're usually furries.
Rails is onto something here. I dated.
Do you get it though, right? You can see
Yeah.
it.
No. I have this actual lived experience. I dated a chick in high school who was like a huge blown out furry, like just
Mhm.
out there with
And
it
she
every
had a
single day.
ferret.
Yes, she had multiple ferrets. She had
Those
ferrets
things
and
fucking
rats.
stink.
Yeah,
It
ferrets fucking reek. By
Even
the way,
if they get
Oh
deglared,
yeah,
shit.
I know they do.
but I mean, they're cute animals, and I would say I would like to own one. But then again, I would then fall into the category because I don't want to be a furry, so I don't want to own a ferret.
Well, that doesn't make you a furry just because you own a ferret. Correlation and causation are not the same thing.
No, but again, I don't know. According to every observation I've ever had, you know, furries, ferrets, I don't know.
You think you would fall prey? You would fall prey to your own predictions?
I mean, we had a buddy that fucking was playing World of Warcraft and went into the RP part of that as a worgen and then became a furry and is now like excommunicated himself from us because he's just always doing like furry World of Warcraft RP.
How is that a thing? There's no what? There are no player models that are furry.
The worgens, they're like fucking werewolf looking fuckers.
The what?
The worgen?
The worgens, they're
What
like
the fuck are worgens?
yeah. They're like wolf creature
Yeah,
people.
pull up an image for me.
Pull up
I've
an
never
image.
heard of these.
Jamie, get that image up.
Yeah, Jamie, get this footage. Get this footage right now.
Yeah, no. But I back on topic though. Again, fucking, I'm not surprised that this person fucked the dog. And I also wouldn't be surprised. Oh,
It's in voice chat.
Oh yeah, they did more than that. She's actually a pedophile too.
Yeah,
aren't most furries pedophiles though?
No.
Well, you know,
we're talking shit about furries. Meanwhile, we have fucking Phoenix in the chat.
Yeah.
The most leaning furry that you'll probably run into.
No,
yeah, but at least you
I've
don't.
seen way worse than you, Phoenix.
You know what? You know what, Phoenix? At least you don't own a fucking ferret.
Yeah.
I've seen Nazi furries.
Okay. Yeah.
yeah, you are nowhere near right wing enough.
The issue
And I
also-
don't even know that Nazis are actually right wing.
Like the other issue with Safo too is like
I
she was
don't.
trying
Yeah,
to
no. Actually, I think they are the right wing because left, like far left wing is communism, I think, and then far right wing is.
Well,
fascism.
that depends because like communists, right? Communists are there, and then you have socialists, but the Nazis were national socialists.
Yes,
They're
but
actually socialists.
they were also fascists.
No, they weren't. Not Nazism and fascism are two completely different ideologies.
Yeah, they are completely different ideologies, but one derives from the other.
No,
Yeah, it does.
no. Well, fascism also derives from socialism. So does that make it all
It's
left wing?
who the fuck knows at this point? I don't know. I just remember like fucking it's between fascism and communism. One is far. I'm talking militaristic fascism is probably far right wing, like like Starship Troopers level shit.
Well, the only difference between fascism and socialism
Both-
is
both-
nationalism versus internationalism.
both fascism and Nazism reject democracy and liberalism as ideologies and instead embrace the concept of a nationalist state.
Yeah. But fascism sees itself as the third position because it combines aspects of capitalism and aspects of communism. And it just throws them together and says, here you go. Here's your third option, which isn't really much of an option, if you ask me.
I was going to mention as well that Safo was trying to make an argument in one of her videos about how the zoophile thing and the map thing were like just akin to like the LGBT movements
Oh,
like in
yeah,
the
she was
60s
saying
and
that dumb shit.
it's like you
What was
accept
she
it.
saying?
She was basically trying to draw parallels to the struggles of LGBT people to the struggles in air quotes for people who are zoophiles and minor attracted persons, aka pedophiles, and saying that you can extrapolate that she's trying to make the argument of if you accept LGBT people, you should accept zoophiles and maps as well under this like as in the same vein.
Oh, I'll accept them all right. 6 feet underground.
No. No. You say that you accept them and then bring them out to the quote unquote welcoming party, and then you just tell them to face the wall and that the party poppers are about to go off and that they're very bright party poppers. So we just got to make sure that you don't blind yourself.
Honestly, I think we should use them as slave labor.
That's a good one too. At least we can put them to use.
Isn't that Russia doing something along those lines right now?
Yes. It's
Russia's
like
been doing.
if you're like
A
a
sex offender, you
repeat,
get
it's like a repeat child rapist. They just fucking send you to Siberia now.
yeah, they send you like an Arctic penal colony to go work.
Good. That's where they belong.
I hope they freeze to death.
I don't
honestly.
understand. I don't understand how fucking people have become so degenerized. Is that the word? Degenerized? I don't know. Degenerated?
The perversion of social and social norms.
Yeah, exactly. And that they just think that this shit's all right.
Well, it's like I was commenting on a video talking about how like people were having issues with the new Superman. Basically, the TLDR of that is that Superman has a son. Okay, first off, he has a son.
Oh no, I've heard about this.
And the
Yeah,
son
his son is gay.
The son is bi, and literally like the first issue with the new Superman is him fucking smooching his like male maybe
fucking pink-haired.
The self-insert. Yeah.
The pink-haired wifey boy. That's who.
And-
Yeah,
and-
the
self-insert.
femboy.
And literally, I remember commenting on this, just going like, the issue with half of this shit for like the representation of LGBT is that it's so fucking fake and forced because it's literally just it's pandering. It's hey, look how inclusive we are now. Please buy product, and then they just like shove it in your fucking face to the point where you get sick of it. And like the other thing I went on to a tangent in this fucking comment was like, why is it now also that like two individuals can't have a platonic fucking friendship without everyone's first thought going, are they banging?
Are they gay?
Yeah, are they gay?
Well,
Are they a
yeah,
gay couple?
that's kind of
Is
the thing
Captain
now, isn't
America
it?
actually gay? He seems awfully close with
Yeah,
some of the Avengers.
because fucking camaraderie is just so like fucking twisted to always being that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bros just can't be bros anymore.
Yeah, you can't. They can't be bros without that one sect of the fucking the fandom being
The
like
Twitter
they're gay,
the
they're
Tumblr
gay.
group.
Yeah,
They're smooching behind in the closet after class.
yeah.
Like, no.
You
No, they're
know,
not.
two war hero buddies. Yeah, they're fucking
Except for the
in the
British.
fucking. Yeah, except for the British. Well, mostly because like you know if a British person ever kissed another British person, their teeth would get tangled together, and then they'd die like two deers, two male deers who or two bucks who got into a fucking
good
rutting
luck getting
fight.
them unstuck.
Yeah,
No,
they
I was
got
more
stuck
joking about
together.
how
That's
like
how they die.
like it was illegal to be homosexual in Britain, and so
Isn't
like
it?
yeah, it was and a lot of
Oh,
there
I
was
was about to say that's surprising. I thought that they would have been the first to make that shit legal. They seem to be like the fucking like the group who's like, we'll make it legal first, so that America will join us like fucking 100 years from now.
but like it was illegal for a while to be homosexual in Britain. And so, like, I think it was like a disproportionate. Like, a lot of RAF pilots were gay. So
Oh yeah, no, but and then also like
would have-
fucking Turing.
yeah, they would have
Was it
wives. Yeah, it was Turing. He was found out to be gay after developing
Then
Goliath,
they chemically castrated him,
and then he killed himself.
and then he killed himself. They fucking
job,
killed
Britain.
one of their they killed one of their own fucking geniuses. And I mean, let's make something clear. I have nothing against homosexuality. I don't have a problem with it. You do you do your shit. Kind of thing.
Leave me out of
It's
it.
your it's your shit. Well, I'm bi, so
Oh, that's right.
I don't have a problem with it. My problem is when that community likes to force all the other communities to either commit or die.
Yeah.
Essentially, they go hard line and allow you to do nothing else. And I'm like, so you guys are basically pulling the whole, the straights did it to us first, so we're gonna do it to them now.
What was it? There was a great analogy. It started with someone making a post in some group chat I was in where it was like Happy Lesbian Awareness Day, and I went, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, you told me about this. I think we talked about this last time too.
That's entirely possible. Yeah.
Happy Lesbian Awareness Day. And I'm like, what the hell is that? And it's like, it's a day to spread awareness and to affirm the identity of lesbian people. And I'm like, isn't that what like Pride Month is about? And they're like, no, it's like this. And I literally go to like, I forgot what the foundation was. It's like one of the core foundations that handles like Pride Month and all the events for it. And I pull up their definition from their website where it's like promoting acceptance and validating the identities and like all this, literally exactly what the entire purpose of this lesbian day was. But for an entire month, for Pride Month. I'm like, okay, why? But why? This just seems kind of extra. And like, there's a bi awareness day. What about that? Because you're bi, and I'm like, I think it's fucking stupid. And like,
Isn't it? Yeah, wait, no. There's like the whole awareness month. Why do they? Never mind.
I'm not done yet here, but this is
Yeah, no. Go ahead.
This is the great
I was
part.
just about to get into something else.
And I'm just like, this seems so fucking extra. Like it was literally like I typed out an analogy. It's like kids at a school, like all coming together and going, we want a sandbox, and we'll say that's the LGBT group of people, wanting to be included and same-sex marriage, less restrictions on XYZ, and we want the sandbox, and they finally get the sandbox, and they're like, cool, we're accepted. And then because there's no longer this struggle to get your own sandbox, you have to, I guess the lesbians and the transsexuals weren't happy sharing the sandbox with the gays and the bis, so they wanted their own sandbox for only them. And it's like, so we're all working together on one banner, but now that we got what we wanted, we're having infighting across one of each other, and now we're segregating ourselves even further.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're carving up the sandbox.
Yeah, and it's just like, why?
Now all
And
I think about when we say sandboxes, I'm just thinking about Afghanistan.
Afghanistan, my favorite country.
Afghanistan.
Fucking, it just, I don't understand. I really don't.
I don't either. And my favorite part is that they all want to fight about dumb shit too. They want to fight for representation in places where it's not needed. No one cares. Nobody wants
Well,
it.
that was-
shut up.
They take well-established characters and they manipulate. It's not just them either. I mean, it's
J.K.
like
Rowling's the best example for this.
the social justice system, like fucking bullshit in general nowadays. They fight for representation, then take well-established characters and manipulate them and change them for nothing else than to force their own representation instead of creating compelling characters of their own. Which, let's be fucking honest, you can make a character very similar to the one that you want to base it off of, like in personality and everything, and that's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
You can still have a compelling story. You can still have all the things that you want if you simply actually put the effort into it instead of taking something that was already pre-existing.
That was something else I brought up in that comment about the whole like Superman video, was like the people were fighting for like representation and inclusion, but they take some of them it's characters that already exist, and it's like you're alienating well-established fans of a said character by doing that, only to get a very small proportion of this already a small proportion of people satisfied. And like I mentioned, like, yeah, the Superman thing was kind of jarring, but it's a good example of like, it's a completely different character. It's separate from the original Superman. This is your representation. You make a whole different character with their own motives and backstory, to allow people to relate to it. But the other issue too is that, again, coming back from that argument of being so forced and fake, that it's like, oh, XYZ character's gay now. I'm like, cool, I don't care. I want to go see them fight the bad guy. That's what I'm here for. I don't care that they have a fucking boyfriend and they're a dude as well.
No, we need to talk about their boyfriend.
We need to know that they
if
take dick
they're a
up the
top or
ass.
bottom.
We need to know if they take dick up the ass.
We need to know if pink-haired boy is gonna fuck fucking Superboy in his fucking pussy.
Blast his prostate.
Yeah, fucking Superboy blasts the villain with his
and
fucking
like,
heat
water
ray,
cannon
and then
jizzes through the wall.
He just drops his pants and squirts cum on the enemy.
No, fucking Superboy, blasts fucking villains with his heat vision, and then gets his pussy blasted by his pink-haired boyfriend.
His pink-haired self-insert boyfriend, I might add.
Oh, is
it actually a self-insert?
Yes, it is.
Just like I'm Not Starfire?
Look at the author, yeah. If you look
Damn.
at the author, the pink-haired dude is literally the author.
There's another tangent we can go
It's
off of.
just shitty fan fiction.
There's another tangent we can go off of with that, is that the hiring of people for the sake of diversity, be it trans, gay, whatever the fuck, and then they work on some big fucking AAA project and it fails, and their immediate response is bigots, racism, homophobia.
Oh, yeah,
transphobia.
when there's any form of backlash, they immediately go to insults and attempting to erase somebody from existence.
Perhaps it's because you're so fucking narrow-minded and couldn't make anything new or original, so you took established IPs or something else and made trash out of it, and people are upset. I'm looking at you, all-female cast Ghostbusters.
I mean, the new Ghostbusters was really good.
There's some very critical fans of Ghostbusters, like, it's all right, but
hey, at least it's not like the fucking all-female Ghostbusters again. Like, they actually tried this time.
The issue, though, that a lot of people bring up is it's literally hitting the same story beats as the first one, and sure, yeah, it's great to see Ecto-1, a little bit of nostalgia bait, but it's constant. It's like, hey, remember Ecto-1? Hey, remember the scanner? Hey, remember the plasma pack? Hey, remember the original Ghostbusters? Hey, remember the fucking big baddie from the first movie? Hey, remember the Demon
You
Hounds?
remember?
Yeah, it's literally just like, fuck, try something new.
Yeah.
And we're seeing a lot of people go back to like pre-2000, like 2000 and previously, like films, and going, oh shit, this is great. What is it? There's one Dark City that's got what's his name? I'm looking it up again. Because it's got the actor who plays Open Group and Fewer Smith and fucking Man in the High Castle, and like some people are saying that, yeah, Dark City, 1998, sci-fi film noir. It like there's a lot of stuff you see in it that you go like, wait a minute, I think Matrix copied this movie. But it didn't. I don't think it got as much of a popular response when it came out. But now people are going back and looking at older films and seeing this and going, holy shit, this is crazy. We're going back and watching older films because the newer films are just rehashes of films that blew up. You know, Ghostbusters, Star Wars.
I mean, it's sad. It's sad to say, but I mean, like, I don't know. I don't want to say that like we're reaching a point to where originality is just straight up becoming more and more difficult.
The big issue too is that we're also like we're reaching a point like with music where it's like,
excuse me, I don't hope that came from like
what?
I burped. I was hoping
know
that
it
No, no, I didn't.
like the big issue like with films and movies now is probably just that what hasn't been made. And that argument could be made, but there's if you look at like video games, if you look at movies, you look at TV,
yeah, exactly.
it's literally, hey, this is Star Trek, the 17th fucking edition, or hey,
But worse.
yeah, it's like, hey, we're gonna remake this one movie. Like I remember hearing
Yeah,
news
and
about RoboCop's gonna be remade.
It's sad, but I mean, like to think about it, it's just like
No one's willing to try new shit.
Well, yeah, no one's willing to try new shit, but also on top of that, even when you make something similar to another IP, the problem is that the only reaction you get is a visceral hatred from not only the people who previously liked something like that, like let's say, I don't know, they're just like a fucking something similar to Halo or something similar to Mass Effect or something. And you just get a visceral reaction from that community, and then if it's even if it's good, like let's say we've got a fucking like good, essentially like not a copy, but something that's very similar. It's very good, you know. It's got its own beats and everything. But you just get that visceral reaction from
It's not what I grew up with.
It's not what I grew up with. And then on top of that, that reaction then transfers to people who aren't even familiar with the original IP, and the only thing they think is, oh, it's a fucking copy. It's a copy. It's nothing better than just a fucking sham, you know?
Well, like the big argument for that is literally like where it's literally like taking the name of something and be like, oh, a good example is Terminator. Holy fuck. Like the newest Terminator movie where like retcons like the past 4 fucking movies to create this whole new thing where it's not Skynet, it's Legion now, and John Connor's dead, and now it's some Hispanic chick who's the leader of the Resistance, probably just because to spread the message of diversity, of diversity and inclusion. And they show us, you know, Arnold
Connor getting his fucking brains blown right the fuck out.
We see we see Arnie and fucking
That was my favorite part.
Sarah Connor. Like, you know, the actress that played Sarah Connor originally, like they show up and be like, "Hey, remember when the good movies were around? Now they're sideline characters to these new, strong, empowered women that will now take the throne."
You know what? I'm gonna say this hot take. I actually like that movie.
I mean,
I thought that was a good movie.
Okay.
I mean, that's fine. I was gonna agree with you in some regard. It's not horrible.
like another good argument some people have made is the Jurassic World movie, where it's like this follows all of the same story beats as the first movie, and even includes homages
But
to
it
the
was
first
good.
movie.
Yeah, I get. Yeah, and see, that's the problem though. Is even if something follows like a generalistic, like similar beat, and the problem is, right?
Mm-hmm.
The problem is we're like, oh, but it follows the same beats, yada yada yada. It's intended to be an intentional, move back into that sort of universe, into
Mhm.
that fucking universe again, in order to reignite people's flames for that and get shit rolling again. Because you can't, there's only so much you can do before it starts being similar with certain franchises.
Well, I watched a video a while ago, and it basically stated that you will never have an original thought in your lifetime. Anything that you can think of, somebody else has already done it, and in some way, shape, or form, you are creating a copy of it. So let's take the series Band of Brothers, for instance.
Mm.
What is Band of Brothers about?
World War II.
Right. But the story essentially follows a group of soldiers and a certain company, and it follows them throughout the war and, the tales and harrowing details that follow, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's take the Clone Wars, the Clone Wars TV show. When you boil it down, is it not the same premise? Is it
Or
not the same show?
or the Pacific or Generation Kill.
Well, that's
Yeah, I
because that's
mean,
made by the same company.
yeah,
So, of course, those
and
are
I
going to be
guess,
as similar.
yeah, and I guess people are just getting to the point to where, okay, and here's the big one. Here's the biggest fucking take of all on this fucking this argument, right? It's part of human biology and literally part of human psychology to notice and point out similarities in things. Again, pattern recognition. Our brains love it. Our brains thrive on it. You look at something that's even slightly similar to the original, or in any way is a copy, or maybe just a remake or something, and your brain's gonna go, looky there, that right there is similar to original idea that happened. This one is original, this one is copy. And that's how your fucking brain works. It wants to
Why are
point that
you
shit
talking
out to
like a
you.
Pakistani man?
Because I do weird voices. Fuck you. But yeah, no.
Just confused as to why Pakistani.
Yeah,
I love
but that's.
Pakistan. I'll die for Pakistan.
I would die for Pakistan. When I grow up, I want to become pilot and destroy India.
The Chad move, to be honest.
I mean, yeah, fucking, I love that fucking meme. That was amazing.
I like how we got here from talking about a zoophile.
Yeah, this has been quite the fucking journey.
It is
But
amazing where we go.
let's be honest. Let's be honest, Phoenix. Every time we ever have a conversation, it's always a fucking journey. It's a grand tale every time we speak.
Yeah, it's not about the destination.
It's about
the journey.
It's about and it's all about the friends we fucking ruined relationships along the way in the middle of the
Oh,
conversation.
that's my favorite part.
Jesus.
I love burning bridges.
No, it's fucking hilarious though.
Sun Tzu once said, "I love burning bridges." Lord. I don't know where to go from there, honestly.
Yeah, no, I don't either. Here, I'm gonna move on to our next topic. Oh, I got more Twitter balloons.
Wait, what were we talking about? Or are we just okay? Because at this point, I feel like we do need to move on, because we are just gonna fucking go back in a loop and be like,
bitch and
Yeah, we
moan.
are. Here
Yeah,
we go.
basically, hold on. I'll just end the conversation with this. Basically, case in point, the problem with fucking modern shit is that our brains are stupid and like to point out similarities. So original ideas don't ever seem original to us, and we'd be like, "Ooh, bad."
That's
Alright,
because they're
continue.
not original.
Well, yeah, true, but
But anyway,
Good
So,
idea.
breaking, Leonardo DiCaprio's ex-girlfriend, Camilla Morrone, details the worst date of my life, she says, with the actor. He rented out a whole cinema and made me watch every single Star Wars movie while he ran around with his lightsaber pretending to fight bad guys.
I don't think that one is true, by the way.
It
I
doesn't
think,
matter if it's true or not. That shit's fucking hilarious.
And the audacity of this
that would
bitch
be-
to make these claims?
the audacity of this bitch to say that
That's not cool.
that was a bad date. That man,
Hold on.
motherfucker was awesome. What are you talking about? He was a real Jedi that day.
There might be actual truth to this because Jonah Hill shared his thoughts on the time Leonardo DiCaprio made him watch Mandalorian while they were in lockdown together.
Why were they in lockdown together?
I don't know.
Does Leonardo DiCaprio just really want a fucking role in Star Wars? That's what I'm thinking.
That's what it sounds like. It sounds like he really
hold on, I
wants to
gotta
be
let
the
the
next
dogs out.
Ewan McGregor.
Alright,
Oh, where's he going?
they're letting the dog out.
Yeah, that's fair enough. But yeah, no, it sounds like he really just wants to be the next Ewan McGregor.
I mean, what is it? There's like a character, again, bringing up Man in the High Castle. The character who plays the Man in the High Castle is a character in fucking Book of Mandalorian, or Book of Boba Fett, sorry, fuck.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
What now? What?
I didn't actually watch that entire show, so
What are we talking about?
Just bringing up like weird ass actors showing up in Star Wars series now.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really care at this point. I mean,
Bring back Gina. That's all I want.
bring back whoever.
I fucking saw Machete in goddamn Book of Boba Fett, and the
Yeah,
only thing I could think was
Machete.
yeah. The only thing I could think was hoo, that this man named after a sword knife. Hoo, he bring big funny Rancor monster to Boba Fett, and now he wants to ride it.
Reddit moment.
Spoilers, by the way. I should have said spoilers before this. Might need to
It
edit
doesn't
that.
matter.
Oh no, I mean I kind of spoiled something. Like the actor who plays the Man in the High Castle in the series Man in the High Castle is a fucking water baron in the same episode. I think.
Oh my god, that was him!
Yeah.
I thought he fucking looked familiar. What a fucking prick that guy. Fucking,
What a prick!
I didn't like him. He was like, oh, I'm going to charge the big monies for the water. And then, of course, like the fucking
Robo Kids.
I'm gonna call them the Robo Kids, and that's the only thing I'm gonna know them by. But mostly because they're something tells me they're either self-insert bullshit or no. Okay, live action never has that type of self-insert, but
Yes,
you know
it
what I'm
does.
getting at.
Yes, it does.
Well,
Look at the Resident Evil series.
What I'm gonna say is, I feel like they're representation characters.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like. I mean,
Oh,
shit.
you feel like they're forced diversity hires for the set?
Yeah, basically. I mean, I didn't like. I don't mind them actually. I thought that it was fucking cool, but their bikes are so fucking stupid.
Oh yeah, they're so jarring to look at in the world of.
Well, because
It's a British moped that
they look
hovers.
like-
I'm sorry. What?
Yeah, it's
Let me
a
look it
fucking
up.
it's a fucking
What is
Vespa that hovers, dude. Oh, and you know what makes it even worse is that in order to record like the chase scenes, and I'll admit this is like
The chase
good
scene was so slow.
No, well, of course it was slow, and I was going to get into that. The thing is, though, is that they actually went through the effort of like having a live action chase scene, because I fucking guarantee you that the speeders, not only the speeder that the fucking the one alien pink fucking faggot dude, the mayor's
with the
assistant,
tentacle
who
hair.
Yeah, I don't like him. He's fucking gay. I guarantee you that his speeder and their fucking like their moped things, those were just fucking like bikes and cars that they slapped a model on top of, which I don't have a problem with, because that's a cool use of practical effects if that's the case. But if it isn't, holy shit, was that the slowest fucking chase scene? It makes sense if it was like actual practical.
Okay, I'm throwing this in voice text for fucking Dutch here.
You know, because it makes sense if it was like actual practical effects and whatnot. But
Oh my lord.
what is it? The bikes.
The bikes are so bad.
Oh, and seeing them like ride them around like they're cool is the most jarring part.
And the worst part too, well, for me, was like when I was watching them like chase the.
See, my problem is that they're too colorful.
Well, that and they don't have the right bodies. They look too similar to something we have here in real life.
They look like mopeds.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. That's what they look like.
It doesn't look space enough.
Either Vespa or moped. That's what they look like.
Like literally,
and then they're
pulled,
just too colorful.
I pulled that screenshot from an episode called "White Episodes 3 Speeder/Vespa Chase" was so bad.
What is this?
Like the chase scene,
I just looked at it.
The chase scene, they're going like 15 miles an hour. Like I'm like,
you know
Boba.
You know what this looks like to me?
What? GTA 5?
The front end looks like a Vespa, right?
Yeah.
But the back
They
end
look
looks like a
Fagios.
jukebox.
A jukebox, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a jukebox. Like,
They
what
look
are
like
they
fucking
thinking?
Fagios from fucking
GTA 5.
Yeah.
The maxed out Fagios with all the mirror packages.
Yeah.
Fagios.
They go just as fast.
And then they have all those fucking mirrors on the front. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? You're not using.
You don't need that many mirrors.
They used them in a scene. No. They used them in a scene when like one of the dudes was fucking spying on the goddamn like fucking Pike Syndicate as they arrived from like the fucking spaceport. But it's so fucking stupid because this retard has like 20 goddamn mirrors on his fucking bike. There's more mirrors than there is like bike at this point. But this motherfucker uses one of those mirrors to spy on the Pike. And then immediately after he realizes they're Pike, he fucking races off on his like fucking retard moped. But it's so dumb that they actually went and used the fucking mirrors for like their intended purpose. It's just so many.
I remember looking at just like the perspective or like the inertial frame of like how fast the mayor's speeder was going, or not the mayor, but his advisor's speeder was going, and how fast they were going. I'm like, these fuckers are going like 15 miles an hour. Boba, just use your fucking jetpack and use a wrist rocket. What the
And I love that. Boba just lets them chase him, and then the second that he's like fucking backed into a corner, here comes Boba Fett fucking flying out of nowhere, landing in front of him. Like, you were in the air the entire time watching that shit, and you could have done something. You were just fucking making your Goonies do all your fucking work and scare the shit out of them.
And these kids have like augmentations. Like one has like a fucking like plasma cutter built into his fucking wrist, and you know what he does? He cuts a body panel, like he keys the side of the
I think he was like fucking cutting a fuel line or something.
But
like
the speeder didn't slow down or start losing control.
It didn't. But what I actually like, okay, I will say this. I actually do like the black dude among their fucking group.
Oh, with the leg?
No, with the eye in the leg. Because he's got a fucking like curb stomp attachment for added fuck you. It's
a hydraulic ram curb stomp.
Yeah,
foot.
He's got a fucking hydraulic ram curb stomp foot, and this motherfucker in the middle of the chase scene rides up alongside him and just like, you know what, fuck your fucking engine, and it just like fucking starts curb stomping them. Yeah, and it was fucking awesome. And I'm not gonna lie, that's my favorite part of all the fucking diversity hire characters, is just that this motherfucker has a fucking a robo curb stomp machine built into his fucking leg for added fuck you.
TLDR, the fucking speeders were so fucking jarring to see in the Star Wars universe, and the chase scene was ass.
Yeah, and also like fucking woman, like strong woman moment at the end.
I'm gonna crash my speeder into your thing and make you spin
and make you crash, and then I'm gonna get off with angry face.
Oh, I thought you meant like actual like muscle girl moment. No, you meant
no. It's not. It's not what like Gina, whatever the fuck her name was, who got fired.
Gina Carano.
That was a fucking good one. I liked her.
Mostly
because fucking big tall Amazon mommy make me want milkers.
What was it? The fight scene they had in like the last episode of Mandalorian in the elevator. Like that's how you do a woman moment. Yeah,
no, it was a
female
perfect
power
scene.
moment. Yeah,
yes, and it was a perfect scene. You want to know why it was probably perfect? Because it was probably written by a man.
Yeah. And then,
No offense, but
Like,
that's probably why. Because he knows how to make a fucking
flowed.
cool
It
scene.
worked. And then you look at what they did in fucking, what was it, Avengers Endgame, and it's like the camera pans and like all the female like superheroes come together, and it's like, let's get them, girls, and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and they're like, woman power, and like that's what the shit that they do. Meanwhile, fucking in Star Wars, you've got like fucking Doom music playing. You've got Doom music playing as these motherfuckers come out of the fucking elevator and do nothing.
Like Gina's
Solidly
like fucking
nothing.
like unjamming her fucking like laser gatling, like, come on, you piece of shit.
No. For like fucking like the 5 minutes that they were in, doing nothing but fucking blasting Doom music and kicking ass. And I'm like, that's how you do a fucking woman power moment right there. That's primo shit. Entertaining as fuck to watch, and it makes me hard. I like strong women. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's hot.
It's just when they're done incorrectly, they suck, and you don't want to see it.
You're just like, you were literally handed all Mary Sue.
Mary Sue.
I mean, speaking of Mary Sue, the fucking, the shit. It's like, oh, fucking, I just picked up this lightsaber, and now I'm gonna fight an actual fucking Sith Lord who, in all reality, would cut my ass happily in half, and then just fucking leave me there to wallow and die.
I still feel because China had to intervene. China intervened, we probably would have.
Finn would have been a good character.
Fucking Finn, they set him up.
Oh, he got the short end of the stick.
He got a chubby Asian that fucking intervened in his like heroic sacrifice because she loved him. Number one, number two. Number one, they literally like he's holding the lightsaber. He fucking turns it on and then fights an Jedi stormtrooper.
Yeah, no, he was good. He would have been a good, and he would have been such a good character.
And it would have made sense because it's like literally you were a grunt working for Kylo Ren, and now you're about to fucking cut his head off with your own lightsaber.
Yeah, you're about to fight Traitor.
Yeah, or no, like fight Kylo. Like if it didn't make it to where Rey got the lightsaber, it would where it literally would have been him versus Kylo Ren, and he was one of the ground troops in the first fucking scene.
No, but I find it hilarious, by the way, that fucking that stormtrooper he fight, the guy with the fucking shock baton.
Is actually called Traitor.
Yeah, his fucking his trooper designation was TR8
or something like that.
Yeah, and it's fucking hilarious to me, and I'm like, so this motherfucker is the type of motherfucker who announces himself when he enters the arena. It's like, I am Traitor! No, he was like actually calling Finn a traitor, but it's funny that his name is also Traitor.
Like Rey could have easily been. I'm trying to think of like again, like let's compare to the old series, because Luke was going to be the orphaned child on a desert planet that became the Jedi,
and she was the same thing.
But I'm trying to see like what side character she could have been, similar to previous Star Wars films, if Finn was the Jedi. And I'm actually drawing.
I think it would have been really cool.
She should have been. She would have just been the new Han Solo, where Han Solo's like, I'm getting too old for this shit. Take it, or like something.
Yeah,
like that.
No, and it would have been, and that would have been cool too.
Because you had the scene where they're having like fucking technical difficulties, and she like reaches up in the cockpit and like rips out, and she's like, I just bypassed the capacitor, and Han's like, holy fuck.
Yeah, but I feel like there would have needed to be more build up with that in order to make that scene make a little bit more.
Well, she was a scrapper, so she's used to working with.
No. And I get the whole scrapper thing, right?
So it would have made sense for her to be like the engineer head that keeps the fucking.
Hold on, let me finish.
We get to show scenes where she's.
Yeah,
actually
I was
gonna
say, you need to show more scenes where she's actually working on shit, because there was like 2 where she was one doing scrapping, and like I think only one where she actually fucked with electrical components inside that AT-AT. But there definitely needed to be more.
Because like you fucking. I feel it feels like there was a good path set up, and then they got fucked up. And then they had to bring in like Palpatine back into this shit, and I'm just like, why? He's dead.
Yeah. I don't mind him being around again. I mean, like, who fucking gives a shit? Big
Yeah.
fucking. Who gives a shit that fucking ball face McPrune nuts fucking shows back up again?
So, did you guys see that G4 is trying to make a comeback?
Like G4 TV.
Or
Yes.
Vaguely. I had something I wanted to mention as well on.
Everyone's pissed off with them.
I wanted to
I
mention.
don't even know who they are.
Oh man, you don't remember watching G4 TV?
No.
They used to like host E3, I think.
Oh.
And they were like the gaming TV channel. Like if you wanted to know anything about gaming, you tuned in to G4 TV, and they had like tips and tricks and like achievement hunters and all sorts of shit like that.
They had achievement hunters?
Yeah, they had something similar where they were like, yeah, here's how to do X, Y, and Z.
Oh, speaking of achievement hunters,
There's something before we get into this shit. There's something I wanted to mention about Battlefront 2 with the
What is that?
campaign. We were robbed. We were robbed a good Empire storyline where you're playing as a fucking special forces group, Inferno Squad, and then all
Oh,
of a
we're
sudden,
always robbed of a good Empire story.
yeah, because they're the bad guys. You can't be rooting for the bad guys. They can't win.
Well, think about it. We could have had Imperial Commandos, and then that never happened. Because we had Star Wars Republic
Could you imagine how
Commandos.
good that game could be?
And oh god, don't make me wish and dream.
There's, you know what I hate
I
most?
will cry on this mic.
No, I'm not gonna talk about that. No, but you know what I hate most is and I know that like I guess it can be seen
The
as
hate
selling out
podcast.
and
Sorry.
I hate podcasts. Okay.
Angie.
Or no. Fucking what I hate the most that happens like in modern times, and I only say this because it would seem sellouty, I guess, in some cases, or in others some people just don't see the need for it. But like when there's like a clear fucking demand for something, like a very clear demand
And
from
they
a
don't do it.
company, and they don't do it, like that's just aggravating. You motherfuckers know exactly what's going on here, and you still don't do shit. I'm talking like fucking Halo Legends 2. Everybody and their goddamn grandmother's been asking for it. And you want to know what? The demand has been there for so long that the community itself at this point has said, fuck it, we'll do it ourselves. Because there's a goddamn Twitter group. There's a fucking Twitter group of animators that are now going through to make Halo Legends 2 because these motherfuckers at 343 and Microsoft refuse to fucking do this shit. And I guess they're also doing it because, like, realistically thinking, fucking, modern companies would kind of fuck this shit up because they do shit for political reasons and,
But they're also
and
so out of touch of what people want to.
Yeah,
nowadays.
exactly. That they don't ever listen to the community. And by the way, just wanting to say, 343 now is actually doing a pretty good job at correcting their problems, and I'll admit that because they actually went and fixed the prices in the store recently.
Decent cough. Sorry.
There's still a lot they need to do, but it's a good game. But they're actually doing something.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's be honest, in comparison to the travesty of EA and every other company.
You know what players want? They want a hero shooter Battlefield title. What?
What?
No, but man, you know what Battlefield needs to be? A hero-based Royale game. Oh, they don't want that? Fix it. You have 6 months. Fix it.
Oh god, you're peeking the fuck out of your mic, by the way.
Yeah,
you're
good.
really peeking it. But yeah, no, like I was saying though, is at least 343 is like going through the trouble of attempting to correct their problems. Unlike a lot of other games.
They're still getting called out for some of their bullshit. With like there was
they're still doing bullshit, but every company does bullshit to see what they can get away with. But at least, again, like I said, 343 is actually putting in an effort to listen to us. And that's more than we can really ask from a lot of other companies. But of course, there's going to be like the people who are like, oh, you're standing up for the multi-billion-dollar company. And I'm like, I am. No, I'm not standing up for them. What I am standing up for is the fact that they're actually doing something. I want you to name another company that'll actually go through the fucking problem and the trouble of, fixing their bullshit after they fucked it up.
Well, I was gonna go off of that and say that recently the development team for the new Stalker game has said that they're gonna postpone the release date because we need more time.
Well, of course.
And there's one or two people complaining what the fuck, what, come on, and then people are like, do you want another Cyberpunk?
Yeah, and I'm gonna be honest with you, let's be real. Delaying games is kind of a normal thing at this point.
It's already been shown that trying to do yearly release cycles starts becoming a super fucking diminishing returns kind of scenario like you see with Call of Duty and the Battlefield series and a bunch of other game franchises now. And then you see
because nobody puts love into their product.
Yeah.
They just don't. They don't put love in it. It's for money and money only.
Well, the problem with that is that, part of the reason we got Cyberpunk is because it took too long.
Yeah.
I'm going to be real. It took way too long. They had too much time to do it.
They announced way too early, and they promised way too much, and then they had feature creep while they were there's been a handful of games that I've picked up recently. When I say recently, at least in the past 5 years, where they've literally have had no PR announcement hey, we're a game, we exist. Other than them popping up,
some of the best shit ever.
And no,
Hades.
They'll just pop up on the Steam store, and someone will pick it up and go this shit is bomb, and then word spreads like fire.
Yeah, like Hades.
Yeah, and fucking.
Well, Hades was going to get popular anyway, mostly because you got the entirety of the fucking. Of the female husbando community going out and being like, sexy man, woohoo! Fucking, I'm sorry, I see way too much of that shit. Just Hades has 6-pack and has nice face. My fucking pussy is very wet.
Oh, you're talking about the disgusting fujoshis of Twitter?
I don't know what that term is.
So a fujoshi is a. You know the neckbeard types?
Female neckbeard.
It's a female neckbeard.
Okay.
So land whales.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, women that are fat, ugly, disgusting, but super into anime and don't take care of themselves.
Yeah, exactly. There we go.
The chick that would be on your bus to school, that would walk past you.
And she stinks.
Yeah.
And she'd smell like every sea creature in the ocean.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah, no. She was carrying 2 mangas close to her chest like the animes.
I'm sorry, I'm getting flashbacks. Oh, not just the fucking women, but the weird creepy nerd dude too.
It would smell like old, out of date mayo.
Oh, they all stink. They stink so fucking bad. How do they not smell it? Why do they not do anything about it? Who is not telling them that they stink? Please,
dude,
for the love of God.
That's why I'm super fucking paranoid. Whenever someone mentions hey, we're gonna go out somewhere, I'm like, 1 sec, let me go take a shower.
What makes it worse?
I'm a big guy, and I'm worried that I have that weird, creepy smell, so I shower every time I know I'm leaving my apartment. Every day, and then even if I showered the morning of, I'm like, shit, I got something at 6 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm gonna take a shower at 4. Just to be sure.
It makes it even. You know what makes it even worse for me though? The creepy nerd dude and the fucking the high school fucking stank land whale. They used to be in my friend group before they became those things. And it makes it worse because they attempted to talk to me afterwards, and of course, fucking opinions of people change, and of course, it had been years since I had seen any of these people.
And you're just damn, that's what happened to you?
they're trying to make friends with me again and talk to me, and like especially one of them. I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna call him N because his name started with an N, but I'm not gonna fucking go into it
Neil.
in case like no, in case this shit
Nathan.
blows. No, I'm not gonna tell you who it is.
Narwhal. No, we're just
You know
giving you
what?
random names.
You know what? No, fuck it. I'm mad at this person now.
Nicholas.
His name was Noah.
Okay.
Of course. It would be a dude named
he was
Noah.
a little fucking retarded. I'm sorry. He was a little fucking retarded.
There's no
Oh,
such thing
and-
as a little retarded.
He was gumping it. I'm gonna be real with you, friend. He
So
was
you were
on
your
that.
homie with an extra
That's the
chromie,
title right
huh?
there. Fuck,
Yeah,
gumping it.
yeah, that motherfucker was gumping it that whole fucking time. And every goddamn moment of every goddamn day, every time I saw him, he was both half retarded and half not, and I couldn't tell which. He was right on that fucking line the entire time.
You're like, this guy's all right, and then you do something
Like-
you're like, that guy's fucking
Well,
stupid.
no, because I used to be able to have conversations with him and fucking... And you know what even makes it worse is he was the peanut allergy kid.
Oh no!
Yeah, and I made friends with him because I thought that he was sitting at a cool fucking table, like for kids that, you know, like, oh, I didn't know what a fucking peanut allergy was because it was fucking elementary school. So all I saw was like, hoo, let us sit at cool table with random kid I don't know to make friends because I just moved here.
You sat at the wrong table, buddy.
I did sit at the wrong table. Okay, but at first he was normal though. That's the problem. He was normal. He was normal in elementary school. His half retardation was expected because, of course, he was an elementary school student.
Yeah, we're
At
all
that
a
point-
little retarded.
Yeah, at that point, he was just like the normal level of like child retard.
If
Yeah,
anything,
you're
but-
still learning when and when not to piss yourself.
yeah, like if
Yeah.
anything, like I've learned just like I'm gonna rip this from the fucking Please Stop Talking podcast. Fucking apparently every elementary school has a phase where all the students believe that the rocks on the playground are valuable and are worth currency. And they start trading for them,
yes,
and then
yes.
they realize they're not worth it, and they just start throwing at each other because it happened in my school as well.
Yeah, and you know what? I don't want to get into personal cringe, but I'm gonna get into a personal cringe just because it'll be that much more entertaining on the podcast. But
Fucking
you know me, I'm into role play, and I know exactly where that shit started. And it didn't start in theater class, motherfucker. That's the normal place where it should
started
start.
on the playground. You played it Imagine.
Yeah, I pluck and play and Imagine, but this was like some real shit. This was like some storyline level shit for elementary school retardation fucking roleplay bullshit. in the fucking my elementary school had like these fucking like a mini woods just off the playground, and we were allowed to go to
I
it
know what you're talking about.
because the whole area was fucking surrounded by a fence. So we were allowed to go there. I mean, shit, we could have gone out way out in the field. They wouldn't have told us no because there was like a big fucking soccer field that never got used, you know, and the baseball lot all the way out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, we hung out in that fucking forest shit and we played pretend all the goddamn time. I was a fucking dragon.
I'm just imagining this now. You return home. Oh, hello there, little Timmy. Welcome back home. No, mother. I am I get bald.
It wasn't that serious. It stopped after fucking recess, but like there was a fucking storyline going. That's all I'm gonna tell you. There was like a fucking plot line, and we even had some girls in the group, which made it even weirder, and makes it even more cringe because there was actual females in the group. I don't know what the fuck happened to them. I never saw those bitches again. But back in the day in
They
elementary
transferred
school,
schools.
yeah, back in the day in elementary school, I guarantee you, I had some of that fucking that playground swagger, my guy, in our little RP sessions.
Oh yeah.
I was top dog in the fucking playground RP, buddy. Nah, but it was some fucking cringy shit, and
Anyway,
Noah was a part of it. Noah was a part of it. So again, you know, there's that. But it was normal level retard, and then into fucking middle school, it gets worse. I'm still talking to him at this point, right? You know, he's still somewhat of a friend. Still getting like banished out to the fucking no peanut table. But
The no nut realm.
yeah, the no nut realm. I couldn't bring my fucking PB&J over there. I had to eat it on a separate table before I went over. And then I had to go wash my hands too because he was that type of allergic.
Brush your mouth.
Yeah, no, I didn't have to brush my mouth. I just had to wash my
Peanut breath
hands.
would cause him to fucking seize.
No, I wish. I would have felt less guilty if he was already dead, but he's not. I have no idea where this kid is nowadays, and I am very afraid that I will run into him one day. I am very afraid.
If you're lucky, he died in Afghanistan.
If I'm lucky, this motherfucker joined the military and died in Afghanistan. Exactly.
They don't take people with peanut allergies.
Ah,
Do they
god
not?
damn it!
No, I had a family friend that was in the I think it was the Air Force. He was a short guy, so he could work on the fucking.
Hopefully, he joined a mercenary company, went out there and ate MRE peanut butter and died.
Well, I had a family friend who was in the military, you know, went for a normal medical examination and had developed a nut allergy while on deployment, and they fucking discharged him.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's fucked up.
Yeah,
I mean, you may as well keep the guy.
What else? Yeah, in middle school, he's getting progressively more concerning, more
kinge.
more cringe. I stopped talking to him like somewhere through like 7th grade, I think, and I never talked to him again, or not willingly at least, because I'll get into that later.
Ah, fuck! Here he comes.
Yeah, that motherfucker was on my bus every goddamn place. Even when we went to high school, that bitch was on my bus, and I couldn't get rid of him. But yeah, no. Excuse me. But he's getting progressively more worrisome. He also turns into the emo kid, by the way.
I
No
think
idea
everyone
if
has an
ever-
emo
no.
phase.
No. He was like hard into it. Like I'm talking fingerless gloves all the way through high school. This motherfucker. But it started in middle school. I stopped talking to him in middle school, and I think he lost a lot of friends in middle school, and that's probably what changed him into the fucking emo
No
kid.
one likes me.
Exactly.
Oh man, you should have become the hatred guy.
But this motherfucker would still talk to me, like try and talk to me, and at this point he's well-known cringe throughout the school. But yeah, into high school, oh, this boy stank. He stank something fierce. And then there was the girl. The girls he hung out with were the land whales.
Well, of
And-
course,
Yeah,
degeneracy just tends to draw itself in.
yeah.
It's like a black hole.
I remember there was a girl at my my high school. I can't remember her ethnicity. It's like that weird in between of like she might be like a fucking Polynesian or fucking white or Hispanic or all three. It's that weird melting pot like race of like you're some sort of ethnicity. You're not one, but all of them. And she was she was a tree. That was the weird part. She was tall as shit. She was that female weeb personality type. And I remember one day in high school, she had a foxtail on and like wore it like all day. And I remember we had this, our cafeteria was this one building away from all the classroom buildings. And then there's this courtyard between the two of them where most of us ate because the cafeteria was loud as shit when everyone was. And I remember being on one side of this courtyard in the shade of the classroom buildings eating, and I look over and I see her on the like direct diagonal opposite side, and I see some fucking kid run up and grab that fucking thing, and I see a glint of metal on the end. At the time, I didn't know what the fuck happened. She had a fucking butt plug tail in at school.
Nightmares.
Why?
And I distinctly remember hearing her scream, The guy go, yo, what the fuck?
Wait. Did he yank the tail? Is that what he did?
He yanked the
he
tail
yanked
out.
the tail out.
She screams. He goes, yo, what the fuck? And then I see...
Was it the torrent of Taco Bell shit?
And then I see two superintendents and the campus security officer run the fuck over as a crowd forms between the two of them. And I'm like,
Oh
what
my god.
happened?
Oh man.
I never
You
connected
want
the
to talk
dots.
about cringe?
I never connected the dots until someone mentioned that, foxtail butt plug, and I was like, wait, that's a thing? And like, yeah, it's totally a thing. And I'm like, I need a moment, and I just sat there and thought, because
I need a moment.
I need a moment because that's what I witnessed. I realized that's what I had witnessed.
Oh man. You guys want to talk about cringe though? The epitome of cringe in one country? Let's talk about Germany. All right, look at this. Look at this example here. What is wrong with this country?
If you're an new immigrant to Germany, and wish to have gay sex with a German man, check out the German government's helpful website instructions. Most German men will be happy to have gay sex with immigrants, but it's important to ask first.
I'm sorry, what?
Are they having a gay sex rape problem?
I guess, I don't know. I know they have a rape problem because of the immigrants. I didn't know it was gay too now.
I'm just thinking of all the stupid fucked up memes.
I don't think there are that many gay men in Germany. Because LGBT people are like, what, 2% of the population?
How many gay men are in Germany?
Oh boy, he's gonna be on the watch list now, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
By German gay men. Better watch out, Phoenix.
I don't care about this bullshit. I want to know the numbers.
Why is Vouch trending on Twitter?
Because he got caught lying.
Oh,
Who
boy.
is Vouch?
Vouch. I thought you said Fauci.
No, I said Vouch.
Who's Vouch again? I can't...
Vouch is the shitty socialist neo-Nazi YouTuber. He's a bread tuber.
Isn't he it's probably because what's his name got banned for calling people the white race.
Huh?
The white racism word?
I don't
Wait,
know
they care about this now? Wait, hold on.
It starts with
Hey.
C and ends with R. We can't say it.
It's synonymous with
then-
saltines.
No, yeah, we'll just say saltines for the sake of keeping up the conversation. But people care about this now. Like wait. When did they
Yes.
start giving a
So
shit
I
about
forgot-
white racism?
Hassan basically dropped.
Okay,
that.
besides like the white racism where we're the ones doing the racism.
So like some fucking dude dropped the white racism word on a Twitch stream, and then Twitch actually enforced its rules saying that any derogatory or racial slur is not allowed and banned his account. And they're like, "What do you mean I can't be racist against white people?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. I'm just gonna be honest again. I'm surprised. I'm surprised that they gave a shit for once. Because 90% of the time they don't care.
Yeah, most of the time it's okay to be racist against white
Yeah,
people.
according to the SJWs, you can't be racist to a white person.
Okay.
Well, it sounds like we got a boy on the inside now or some shit. Cause
Oh boy.
they were dropping people left and right for saying the C slur.
Fucking apparently.
Saltines?
Yeah.
So Vouch apparently is again. Why is everyone a fucking pedophile? Apparently, there's accusations of Vouch being a pedophile.
Again?
Again.
Again?
Yeah,
Again?
Dude, he's had multiple.
Well,
He's had multiple clips
Hold
come
up,
out where he said some real pedophile
Hold
shit.
up, I pull up their Wikipedia and it's background, content, political views, and controversies. Okay. This is the Wikipedia, the YouTube.com, fandom.com. Sexual harassment scandal, bestiality comments, pedophilia accusations, rape apology, anti-Zionist positions, comments towards black conservative women, Nicki Minaj
Yes.
fans, and anti-Semitic
I love that one. Nicki Minaj fan. Just
and
throw it in there
anti-Semitic
for added
conspiracy
pleasure.
theories.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. No, he literally said what was it? He essentially said that in Weimar Germany there was a disproportionate amount of Jewish bankers. He was essentially saying that the Jewish bankers were the reason that the Weimar Republic went to shit.
Oh lord.
Yeah, he was actually
he
spouting some real neo-Nazi shit.
Oh, he was born in fucking California and grew up in Beverly Hills. No fucking wonder.
Wow.
Oh yeah, and this dude's a socialist, by the way. He's a bread tuber. He's like one of the brand name faces when you say the word bread tuber. People think of
Bread
this guy. Yeah, bread tuber meaning they're like part of the socialist clique of YouTube. Or not clique. I should say grift. It's all a grift.
I love that grift.
Yeah, well, so they sit there and they espouse socialist ideas, right? But they don't live by their values. They don't donate a lot of their money that they earn. They pile it up, and then they buy $3 million mansions. In the case of Hassan, in California, and moves his mother in to cook for him and clean for him. Not because he cares for his mother, not because he loves his mother. No, so she can cook and clean for him. She gets to live in the $3 million mansion, and then they still try and tell you that they're part of the working class, guys. I need Lebensraum. I need my own living space.
Okay, so
Under socialism, we'll all have $3 million mansions,
so
guys.
going back to your previous point, apparently there's more Germans that identify as LGBT than any other country in Europe.
Interesting. I don't think there's enough.
Oh
of
yeah,
them
I want to
say
stick.
that.
I'll be your
to
lifeguard for today, yeah.
No. Oh yeah, I want to stick my pee-pee in your poop and farten.
Und mein Führer, is that a bratwurst in your sauce? Bratwurst in your pocket? Or are you happy to see me?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Let's see.
You must be.
Yeah, just for clarification, in case somebody tries to get us in trouble for this, I am actually German, so you can go fuck yourself.
Right
with the bratwurst.
Yeah, with the bratwurst, in fact, actually.
Into your poop and farting.
Into your poop and farting. Usually,
what is going on?
Usually, poop and farting refers to the toilet, but you know, in this case, you can stick it up your poop and farting.
Oh lord. Naked under
And
the
poop and fart is not an actual word. Just wanting to point that out.
you must be naked under the mocap suit. Why? For the method acting.
For the method acting.
Was that David Cage?
Oh, I see why he's trending.
Oh, what?
He doubled down on his anti-Semitism.
Oh.
Let's see. It's a 47-second clip. Do we all want to watch this at the same time?
I don't think that would be a good idea just because of DMCA copyright.
Yeah, DMCA.
Re-uploading another video because it's gonna.
Well,
I can't play the video and record your responses at the same time because it's both the same audio track.
That's all right. Well, hold. I'll watch it for us. Hold on.
Oh yeah, it's poop and farting. Poop and farting. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, he's definitely doubling down on this.
Oh lord.
Nazism's on the rise. No, it's not, dude.
No.
No, it's not.
If anything, it's not even socialist nationalism. It's just straight nationalism.
Oh my god, he's talking about Tucker Carlson.
I'm not watching, by the way. So, sorry, it's not because I don't want to. It's just I've been playing a game this entire time, so I'm just gonna be
That's
honest.
understandable.
I mean, I wanted to do that, but the game audio would have been picked up.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
so
never mind,
I've just been sitting here scrolling through Twitter looking for shit to talk about. So yeah, no, he doubled down. He's like, "Oh yeah, I looked into it further, and there actually were a bunch of Jewish bankers in Weimar Germany." It's like, no,
110 is a nice round number.
what?
Have you not seen that? I would have to find where I can find like a site that still has that clip up. It's like some crazy fucking like priest or bishop is like the Jews have been kicked out of 109 countries. 110
yeah,
would be a nice round number.
I've seen that before.
Oh
I-
wow.
I don't know. I find fucking anti-Semitism so fucking stupid. Like, I mean, I understand like fucking everybody wants to bring up these stupid fucking hamstrung theories, but it's I don't get it.
I don't either. It's more of a cultural thing than it has to do with them being Jewish.
Yeah.
That's why they're so successful. They have the culture to be successful.
Mm.
But the funny thing about that, since we're talking about school days, I used to be friends with some dude in high school that actually was a neo-Nazi. Oh yeah, it was really funny because like I went on a trip to Europe and I met this Jewish girl there. And so I started dating this Jewish girl. And I tell him about it and he's like, "You're doing what?"
You got some of that big schnoz pussy, dude?
Uh
No,
he
apologies
was
to any Jewish
was-
viewers. It was just a joke. We're on the topic of anti-Semitism here. I'm trying to throw in some fucking good one-liners, okay?
Oh, but no, he got like
Don't
super
worry,
pissed. He
Jewish
was
people.
like really
I too was
offended.
thrown into an oven once.
I'm sorry that happened to be my ancestors throwing you guys in the ovens. No offense.
But yeah, no, he got super pissed and offended, and I basically had to explain to him that, like, dude, I really don't give a fuck what you think about this. I'm dating her anyways. Like,
Hey man,
I just
listen,
don't get it.
that pussy be fucking it be schnozzing, man.
It does.
I don't know what I didn't know
He's
what to
got
say. I was gonna,
chutzpah.
This Jewish pussy got me acted up.
Hey, Vay, you get you fucking the pussy while getting some gefilte fish.
Yeah, I became more fiscally responsible after banging her.
My pussy, you're making it so sore, Jeremy.
Oh,
Oh, but no, my only reaction to this dude was just to laugh at him because I thought he was joking. I thought he was
Yeah.
joking about this. It's like, no, he's being dead serious. And I'm still just laughing at him. These aren't people to be taken seriously, especially considering this dude. I had finally like maxed out at my height. I'm 5'7". This dude
man,
must have been like 5'4", 5'3". He will never grow any taller in his life, but he thinks he's this big bad neo-Nazi. I'm like, look at you, dude. You're nothing. You're just a sad, angry little man.
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious to me every time.
I'm curious as to what he's doing now.
Probably in prison. Let's be real.
I remember there.
That'd be a
I
shame. He
wonder
had an
what
Albanian
you know
SKS
what
that I want.
you know what I'm curious about. Like here's a good curiosity. Like I don't know if somebody can Google this for me while we're sitting here. I wonder what the arrest rate among the neo-Nazi community is.
It's a good question. For what? For what crime? That's the question.
Any crime, just in general.
Just in general.
Yeah.
I imagine it's slightly higher than the average populace.
Yeah, probably for good reason.
And not even because they commit like hate crimes. It's probably like domestic violence or something.
I just get fucking random news articles about like how there's Nazi right or like hate groups in the U.S.
Okay, I mean, okay.
Yes, and they're funny.
No.
Apparently, we have an Adam Waffen division here in Florida.
Oh, do we?
Yeah,
Phoenix, you want to go see them?
and in South Carolina.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna
Wow.
go.
Let
I'm gonna go
Eagle
crash
know.
one of their meetings.
Wait, what did you say?
I would not do that. They'll beat the shit out of you for sure.
Wait,
I don't care.
I misheard you, and I thought you said I'm gonna go crank one out in front of one of their meetings.
Oh, that'd be
funny. That would be funny.
Really great.
No. You should do it. You know what would be funny is you do it while holding like a fucking interracial couple magazine.
Oh, fuck.
That'll really get them going.
Apparently, there's 4 of them in Texas.
I'm not surprised in the slightest. Mostly because this is a very big state, but it's also Texas.
Yeah, I've met those types online. They're just autistic spurgs that pose no real threat.
Yeah.
Fucking, they're also the kind of people who like, if blah blah blah, Germany would have won. Like,
if blah blah blah, Germany would have gotten its ass beat, as it made too many fucking mistakes, and one of them was dropping the whole continuing to fuck up Britain. My God,
one of these hate groups is incorporated. What the fuck? PZG Inc. in Rapid City, South Dakota.
Here's the one opinion I'll say though is, my lord, did the fucking like the Nazi regime just decide to make like the fucking biggest fucking zero brain retard play in human history and decide to go, oh, we're allied with Russia at the moment, while we're attacking Britain and everything. There's no, we got a non-aggression pact. We're not fighting, blah, blah, blah. Russia doesn't even give a shit that Britain is under attack at the moment. Let's fucking drop the whole fighting Britain thing and let's go fuck up Russia. And that was a big one. Like, I don't understand why they decided to make this fucking 180. And I get like they were like, oh, it would have been really fucking costly to go invade Britain. And I'm like, okay, but like one war at a time, my guy. You fucking pick your fucking fights. You don't go and beat the shit out of like your fucking neighbor just because he looked at you funny for no other reason. While you're beating. Okay, let's say this. You're beating the shit out of like one of your neighbors, right? And the other neighbor's just kind of fucking sitting in the corner minding his own business, and you just decide, and he's a fucking like weightlifter, he's fucking built like a brick shithouse. And you just decide, I'm gonna stop beating the shit out of this fucking nerdy British kid, and I'm gonna go beat the shit out of fucking Ivan, the cock destroyer over there, for no other reason than because
Soviet love hammer.
Yeah, fucking for no other reason than because like. I don't know. I don't really even remember what the reason they decided to go after Russia was. I think it was like something like, oh, it would have been too costly to go after Britain. But I'm like, let's be real. If Germany had taken its time and like taken over Britain, and fucking just waited it out, you hold the majority of fucking Europe at this point. You're starting to take over Africa. There's literally no fucking opposition to you. As long as you wait it out, build up your fucking forces, and abuse the resources you stole, you probably could have won against Russia. Let's be real.
Well, that was actually their dilemma. Was they're already at war with Britain, right? And their real enemy...
and I also forgot about Japan. Kind of also fucking the fucking. Also, like screwing the pooch by going, let us bomb the harbor of pearls. But at the same time. Though, it was only because of their fucking alliance that Germany declared war on America after fucking Japan went and did that.
They didn't even have to.
They didn't even have to. We wouldn't have done anything. We
would have stomped Japan into the dirt, and then would have just let Germany do its thing.
The only reason we fucking went and did anything is because fucking Japan fucked with our boats, and Germany vaguely mentioned something about doing the same thing, and we were like, you touch my boat, I'm gonna fucking drop the sun on you. And then we did. We went across the ocean for shits and giggles, and we really wanted to make them surrender, and they fucked with our boats, so we dropped the sun on them.
Yeah.
Seems
accurate.
You know, that's if only they had waited. You know, we would have had the fucking Beatles around. Yeah, they would have been German at that point, but at least they could have made like a German version of "Here Comes the Sun." You know, on the day that we could drop the fucking bomb on Japan. You know,
Yeah.
who
But
knows?
anyway, Germany's
Now
real
stepping off
enemy.
of our fucking retarded like fucking bullshit, absolutely no intelligence of any of the politics of World War II, fucking horse shittery, and onto like an actual topic.
There are no actual topics.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
a vaguely topic-like thing.
Anyway, I'm gonna finish my thing. Germany's real enemy in the long run was going to be the Soviet Union, and so they wanted to hit them hard early. Because they just watched them get destroyed by the fucking Finns. And they're like, oh, Russia must
do the
really
same."
sucks.
Yeah.
So then they encircled like 4 million Soviets and went, haha, we got them now. They lost in the Ukraine, we win. Meanwhile, the Soviet Union had just trained 4 million other men. It just came out of nowhere with them.
Yeah, fucking mollywopped. Also, T-34 was shit. Sorry.
Oh yeah, it was dog
Sorry.
shit.
Sorry, commie booze. It was a dog shit tank that did things that every other fucking tank had already done up to that point. It was half good at best. It still had a lot of fucking flaws. Oh, and also, the Germans were fucking slaughtering them bitches. Were slaughtering them bitches in the beginning of their fucking war with fucking Russia. That was
Yeah.
that was already a thing.
When they came out with like 2,000 of them all at once, and then they all got wrecked
Yeah.
by Panzer IIIs.
What was the type of suspension it had again?
The Christie.
The Christie suspension? Okay.
Britain also used the Christie suspension, but they made efforts to make it good. Russia went, we no need all that. It's fine.
Why do you sound like a big Ugandan man?
Yeah. I'm going to show Germany the way by putting my foot up their ass.
I teach Germany the way. They learn real quick.
Yeah, but fucking Germany was fighting T-34s like almost the entire time they were at war with fucking Russia. It's always a myth that the T-34 came out of nowhere and fucking mollywopped them. Nah,
No.
they were slaughtering them bitches the entire time. Russia just happened to get on the fucking the back burner on putting that, Russia just happened to get on the back burner on putting them shits in fucking mass production. And then a fucking factory, by the way, a train factory in the middle, or not a trailer, tractor factory in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, you know, fucking Siberia, started shitting them shits out in like fucking mass quantities.
But you know why?
Single fucking train factory made 50% of the T-34s of the war.
You know why though? Is they went, what can we chop off of this bitch to build it faster?
Exactly.
Yeah.
To get the rubber off the road wheel. To get the rubber off the road wheels, no headlights, no hatch seals, no turret basket.
All them shits was fucking ass. All of them were ass.
Seats? You don't need seats.
Just
stand. You will make do.
What parts do we not need to heat treat? I know, the gears in the gearbox.
Nah.
I love that there's a story of like trying to shift into fourth gear was just impossible.
Oh, that's right. It was a dry clutch. I forgot about that.
Yeah. It was just so hard that the Soviet drivers would take hammers with them
to be able to bang it into fucking gear.
And more often than not, they just didn't even bother. They're like, second gear's fine. We don't need to go any further. I just can't believe they just made like an expensive tank and then just made it cheap. Like, why would you do that? You just made your life harder by doing that.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
I mean,
the Soviets are a good example of like what not to do.
I mean, pretty much every country had its drawbacks for its military production.
Of course.
Right, but they weren't at like peak production for a lot of them. Like Britain was going through a lot of shit. They were just getting bombed every single day. Of course,
Yeah.
their tanks aren't going to be the greatest.
Yeah. Oh, train factory. Hoo-hoo. Make train factory. Make tank. Hoo-hoo.
We don't have any welders. I know, we'll rivet them together.
No, and I love like everybody makes fun of American tanks, and I'm like, Do you know how hard it was, like, for them to fucking ship them bitches over in mass quantities? They had so much fucking shit to deal with, and like, Britain, on the other hand, could actually make heavy tanks, while America was like, "Yo, dude, that's too far away, and we have too many fucking problems to work on fucking heavy tanks in any quantity. So we're just gonna make a bigger version of the Sherman and call it a day."
Yeah, we'll just slap more armor plates on it. That's fine.
We'll just
Make the turret bigger.
we'll supersize a fucking Sherman and be like, "Yeah, that's good enough. Call it the Jumbo. Call it the Jumbo. That'll be our heavy tank."
Hear me out. A Sherman,
and
but
so
bigger.
And so it was. And so it was. The Jumbo was made, and it was good. As far as I'm aware, it was pretty good. Because of the fact that it was based. What?
Apparently, Disney's released their trailer for Moon Knight. And
Are we talking about Insane Moon Knight, or are we talking about like normal comic Moon Knight?
I don't know, but the actor who played Poe in Star Wars is playing Moon Knight, I guess.
That's fine. I kind of like that guy.
Good for him. I don't. What's Moon Knight?
Basically a superhero character in like all white that fucking has like multiple personality disorder and is like an absolute like shitter. It's like some of the you've probably seen some of the meme formats where it's like random bullshit go and he's like throwing knives.
Yeah, but that's not actually the real Moon Knight, right?
Oh.
You want random bullshit?
No, those are edited. As far as I was made aware, they're just edited versions of the actual comic. The actual comic is less.
You want actual random bullshit? Go! I got it for you right here with this headline. Winston Glenn shot a woman to death at a Burger King. Now he's calling for reparations because he claims to be the
one
victim
is going to
of
be the thumbnail?
oppression.
Which one's going to be the thumbnail now? Oh boy, we have a fight.
Yeah.
Ooh.
How long have we been recording at this point?
1.5 hours.
Yeah.
How many hours?
1.5.
Okay. So what are we gonna call it at 2? You think?
Sure.
Yeah, we can do that. But anyway, this dude's saying he killed this woman because he's the victim of white supremacy. What?
No.
That's not how that works. I'm so confused. What has this world come to? People will do anything just to get out of prison now.
Yeah.
I think the saddest thing is that might work in some place like California. The jury would be like, "Oh, you poor baby. We can't possibly give you prison time." No. He was victim. All right. Well, I think that's gonna be good.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's been a good one.
It's been a hot one.
Hopefully, I can be a fucking round 2 Electric Boogaloo sometime.
If we
again.
actually maintain a regular upload schedule.
Exactly.
And not take like a 6-month break. Oops.
This is not how we maintain followers.
That we had none of.
Yeah.
You never know. How many views did the last one have?
Also, I'm still waiting for Punisher to get fucking the War Machine suit.
Oh, you're talking about Armor Wars, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an actual thing now.
Oh, it's coming up?
Yeah, Armor Wars was announced to be a thing. Nobody knows if Punisher's actually going to be in it, though, but... I mean, he wasn't in the original Armor Wars, so I have no idea what they intend on doing. I think they're just using the name at this point.
Mm.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, do you guys want to sign off here?
Sure.
Well, you act like we shouldn't have any sort of structure to this show.
I like it. For the past couple ones, been trying to be anonymous as much as possible.
Well, yeah, but we should at least still like sign off and be like, "This is the end.
Oh.
Goodbye," or something like that.
Goodbye! Goodbye, everybody! Thank you for
Goodbye.
listening! Thank you for listening to our show! Thank you! Thank you, I love Pakistan!